Karren-Dornbirn, nestled in the region bordered by Austria, Germany, Switzerland and the Principality of Liechtenstein, is the largest city in Vorarlberg. Situated in idyllic hinterland, this small city, just a stone's throw away from the easternmost end of Lake Constance, is not only a modern trade fair and shopping center, but also a paradise for hikers, mountain bikers, sun worshippers and gourmets, as well as for those interested in natural monuments that have been shaped by sun, water and wind over millions of years. Located in front of the 1,465-meter-high Staufen, the famous mountain called the Karren towers above Dornbirn. Its unusual shape is the result of Ice Age erosion. This is where our short round trip begins. The Karren is the most spectacular excursion destination in the entire Rhine Valley and the high point of any tour through the mountains of Vorarlberg. To enjoy the breathtaking view of Dornbirn, Lake Constance and the Swiss Alps, visitors board one of the comfortable cable cars of the Karren Cable Railway and are 976 meters above sea level less than 4 minutes later. The uniquely fascinating landscape usually distracts passengers from the fact that they've placed their safety in the hands of a brilliant feat of engineering. The trip starts off slowly up to the cable railway's only support pylon just above the treetops. And then, the cable car swings out gently above the unique panorama of the Rhine Valley. Like something out of a model railway set, the picturesquely located hamlet of Bergle. The sweeping views here of the steep slopes extend down to the alpine pastures and as far as Lake Constance, which reaches to the horizon. All you can hear at this point is the gentle, reassuring hum of the machinery as the cable car moves towards the steep slopes of the Karren. It gains a little more height again, and then the upper station comes into view. It's located breathtakingly high up, like an eagle's nest. Even if you happen to suffer from vertigo or shun technology in favor of fitness, you'll still be able to enjoy this magnificent panorama because there's also a family hiking trail up to the top of the Karren. Whether you go up on foot or by cable car, your destination is the sun terrace of the Panorama restaurant with its glass windows built on steel supports, dizzyingly high above the abyss below. The Panorama restaurant has long been an important meeting place for society. From simple meals to exquisite banquets with several courses, the food up here is quite delicious. Whatever the occasion, a wedding, a family celebration, an anniversary, an office party or a conference, the Panorama restaurant is the ideal location for it. But don't forget to make your reservation well in advance, because it's one of the most popular restaurants in Dornbirn. The 15-stage nature trail through the forest provides fascinating information about the landscape, fauna and flora. You can also find out how people here once used to live. For instance, the techniques they used to make fire. In the winter too, the Karren is sensational. You can go on a hike through the snowy landscape, or toboggan your way down to the valley station. And the ski descents and cross-country skiing trails of the Bodensee are right at your doorstep. Once you're down on solid ground again, the route leads from the valley station along the Dornbirner Ache to Gütle. This small village at the entrance to the Rappenloch Gorge has a special treat in store for automobile fans. For 3 decades now, collector Franz Fournier has tracked down Rolls-Royces the world over, and today they're all on display here inside a former spinning mill. The exhibits include the impressive Rolls used by the Queen Mother, as well as the one that Beatle John Lennon liked to be chauffeured in. In other words, pure history. And when you've seen your fill, it's time to eat your fill at the Gasthof Gütle. It's historic as well. It was here in 1881 that the Emperor Franz Joseph I officially opened the first telephone line between Austria and Hungary. The Gütle, a piece of Austrian industrial history. For all hikers and lovers of nature, it's a must. The Rappenloch Gorge. Together with the nearby Altloch Gorge, it's one of the largest gorges in Central Europe. Cut through the rock over millennia by the Ebnit Ache, the gorge with its wild rocky outcrops and untamed nature attracts visitors annually from all over the world. This demonstration of nature's might is utterly breathtaking. The water droplets, whipped up in the spray, dance about impressively in the air. Like glittering diamonds, they shower down onto the lush green leaves of the bushes and trees, an awe-inspiring sight to enthrall any hiker. A system of carefully tended paths is ideal for half-boot hiking and also for families with small children. High over the Rappenloch, at 820 meters above sea level, where the steep slopes blend into undulating forest, lies the Kirchle. 65 meters long and with a 20-meter-high rocky dome, this fascinating natural monument resembles the vault of a church. Possibly why it was chosen by the singing group Die Vogelweide for their annual open-air concert. This male voice choir, famed beyond the border of Vorarlberg, and the excellent acoustics of this natural rock concert hall attract up to 500 choral music fans each year. The place has the aura of a prehistoric cult site. As you close your eyes and listen to the ancient songs of the mountains, you can still strongly sense the deep unity between man and nature. The choral ensemble from the Dornbirn Music Academy, full of joy, also gives concerts here. From Gütle and past the Stauffensee, a wild and romantic road leads up through the Schaufel Gorge to the Ebnit. The Alpine Road, protected from above by avalanche barriers, follows the course of the wild Ebniter Ache, which continually crashes down over the rocky edge into the valley below. Past bizarrely shaped rock walls and through daringly constructed tunnels, visitors are greeted by the vast mountain scenery of Vorarlberg. A special highlight is the sunny mountain village of Ebnit, sheltered from wind and fog and protected by forest. The village can look back on 650 years of history. Towering above Ebnit, the cliffs of the Breiter Schroffen and the Große and Kleine Klare, they're a paradise for any mountaineer. Whenever there's a change in the weather and the sun is hidden behind mountains of billowing cloud, the Alps almost seem to be part of the sky itself. The sound of chirping crickets accompanies you everywhere here, and it's only the gentle tinkle of cowbells and the distant laughter of children on vacation that make you realize you're not the only person left on the planet. This mountain health resort, with its population of 100, is visited by up to 3,000 people each year and has been spared the adverse effects of mass tourism. Ebnit is an attractive destination all year round, promising unforgettable moments. Near the end of the skiing season, the first gentians and crocuses start to sprout through the melting snow. In summer, you can find rare medicinal plants. The forests also contain berries and mushrooms, which hikers often like to sample in passing. This is also a popular destination for hikers on their way from the Karren. After a good mountain snack in one of Ebnit's inns, they travel back to the valley station of the Karren by bus, along a wild, romantic route. Just enough time to take advantage of the cheap evening rate and travel up again to Dornbirn's local mountain to experience the sunset from the terrace of the Panorama restaurant. The atmosphere is truly stunning when the setting sun tinges the mountain peaks a magical red. The day is nearly over, and on the horizon the magnificently colorful sunset begins. The view is breathtaking as dusk gradually falls. The starry sky and the sea of lights down in the valley are an unforgettable experience. The Karren is truly unique, in summer and in winter, by day and by night.